Koi, Ninu. My name is Tom Dastu. I'm a Wabanaki native person. I am a carrier of a sacred pipe that was given to me by the Abenaki people of Odanak, Quebec. And my elders have asked me to bring this message to people here. William Commander, who is the spiritual elder of the Algonquin Nation in Maniwaki, Quebec, and keeper of the sacred wampum belt, the 7 Fire sacred wampum belt, has shared with us the prophecies of the 7 fires, which for Native people, and we feel for the whole world, is a very important prophecy that has been kept by the Anishinaabe people for many hundreds of years, if not thousands. We're told that many years ago, we were visited by 7 prophets who appeared out of the Atlantic Ocean. These 7 prophets came to these shores. These 7 prophets told us that we should be prepared for very great changes to our land and to our people. The first prophet told us that we would have to move and that we would follow a migratory route to where the food grows on water. They told us that we would have to move because there would come a time when our people would be visited by a light-skinned race coming across the Great Salt Water, and that this race would bring new inventions and new materials. That inventions and new materials. That if this race came in friendship and in brotherhood, that the red man and the white man would join together to form a mighty nation. And that if this happened, that the 2 nations, the red and the white, would then be joined by 2 other nations to make the mightiest nation of them all. We believe that those 2 other races are the yellow and the black race. We were told that if this light-skinned race did not come in friendship and in peace, then great calamities would befall the Anishinaabe people. And we would know by what they carried in their hands whether they came in friendship or in hate. And we are told that when we see these signs, the waters would be unfit to drink and the fish would be unfit to eat. Then we would know the time had come for great purification of all the people living on this Turtle Island. We're told that at the time of the 7 prophets that all the Anishinaabe people lived along the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, that we were living in peace and harmony with one another. And when the prophets came, great confusion and fear was spread among the people because they did not know what this all meant. And they say that for many years, the different groups and communities of Anishinaabe people spent many long days and years discussing what these prophecies meant. Now, we're told that if this does not happen, that these 2 races, the red and the white, cannot come together in peace and harmony and walk the red road to healing the earth, then time of great calamity would befall the peoples of this land and of the earth. And we are told that then the 8th fire would be lit, and that this 8th fire would be a fire which would either be a fire of light to blow away the darkness and the pains, or be a fire to consume and destroy. The choice is ours, we are told. Last year, at the United Nations in New York City in 1993, November, the elders from the Hopi, Lakota, the Six Nation Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabe people from Quebec, the Mi'kmaq people, the Huichol people from Mexico, the Aztec people came together with their prophecies at the United Nations for a conference called Cry of the Earth. And they came together because the Hopi elders said that it was prophesied that we would bring these prophecies to the great ocean, to the house of Micah, where we would address all the nations of the world with these prophecies and ask them to please change their ways of doing things so that Mother Earth could be healed. But if they did not listen, the time would be very short before the purification would come. Now the Algonquin elders, Mr. William Commander, who is the keeper of the sacred wampum belts. The wampum belt is a sacred belt that is made of the quahog shell, which is a shell that our elders who have sacrificed their lives for many years to keep this faith with the Creator, who gave to our people and to all people the original instructions how to live in harmony with Mother Earth. Those instructions are very important. It's very important that people keep the faith. Keep the faith and understand we are here to keep the faith that the Creator has given to us to show how to live on this earth. All of us as human beings have been given those instructions. We only have to look into our hearts to understand that. It is not a mystery. It is a clear teaching. I say miigwech. Thank you very much.
Oh.